Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here, bringing you another nerdy video. We have finished Dantooine, folks, and as you can see here, we have like only three quests in our journal, and one of them requires us to complete Onderon, and the other two involve us going to Onderon. So we just got contacted by Corbin, who is currently leading the Mandalorians on Duxon, while Mandalore is traveling with us, which we've already completed, going to the two groups of Mandalorians that are not on Duxon and recruiting them to his clan. So here we are. He contacted us, told us, hey, come back to Duxon, we got a message from General Torben. You know, things are going on, so here we are. I'm not going to label I'm not going to do one of my chapter saves just quite yet. I'm saving them for very specific moments. Okay. So, for obvious reasons, I'm going to take Mandalore and my apprentice Handmaiden with me. Mandalore because he's a decent ranged fighter, and Handmaiden because she is pretty good. You know what? No, I'm actually going to take my skill monkey Barder, who is one of my apprentices, and Handmaiden, who is my oldest apprentice. Because Handmaiden is a great support, and Barder is an exceptional skill monkey. The only skill he cannot do well is what's it called?
Ready.
Stealth, but he's getting there. Whereas my character is pretty much, unfortunately, terrible at two skills. Alright, we're giving some Handmaiden some offensive capabilities with for Storm. She leveled up again. We're going to increase her tree injury and awareness. Give her some feats. She has her power attack and she has flurry. Is there anything else I want to give her? She has Jedi defense. We could boost. I'm gonna give her critical strike. You never know when. Wait, can she take critical strike? I don't see it. There it is. Yeah, it's the X. There we go. And as for powers, she has pretty much every support power, so we're just now building up her offensive capabilities. So we'll give her slow and affliction. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, her force energy is only reaching about 500 now. This is just due to the fact that she does have like abysmal starting wisdom. I made her a consular just because I felt like it made sense. Realistically, I should have made her a Jedi Guardian, kept her in that role. But I didn't, so it's a bit late now. Well, I do have a save editor which I got for trying to fix my previous bug, but like I could use that to change her to a Jedi Guardian, but I don't know how it would work considering I've already spent so many levels into Jedi Consular. And as for Barder, I gave him mobility. Oh, I have not given him mobility. You know, I'll give him mobility. He's very useful. And then we'll give him affliction. There, we'll switch back to me. Okay. I said I was going to take Barder and... Yeah, sorry, hold on. Switch that. Because if anyone should be with me, it should be... Mandalore, because we're going to see his people. You know? There might be special dialogue due to that. I hope there's special dialogue because again, we are going to his people. Like, his second in command is going to be talking to us. So as you can see here, folks, I pretty much have now set up Mandalore to be a devastating just combatant. He has master toughness. He is a master in all 3 weapon types. He can use guns in close combat. He has almost every way of shooting a gun unlocked. He has master power strike. He can wear heavy armor. He can regen health. He can pretty much hit Jedi and Force users even if they have lightsabers. He's pretty much just a beast at this point. Oh, I forgot to press A to thing. The only thing he doesn't have is more weapon attacks. And again, unfortunately, for some reason, he has 0 dexterity modifiers, so it's really weird. But yeah, let's talk to the soldier and he'll escort us to the camp because it needs to speed up.
Follow me.
So here we go. I do like how for Clan Ordo they
You received my message then. Colonel Tobin contacted us. He arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know if his offer still stands. He said he wanted a meeting with you on Isis, that it was urgent, and that you'd know what it was about. But things have changed. This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and pronounced the Queen guilty of treason. He'll be made regent if Talia and her royal guard are defeated. The military support is evenly divided. Isis has fallen into civil war. The war is part of their plans? Then perhaps his invitation is still valid. There is a great deal of chaos on the streets of Isis, but I can try to contact Colonel Tobin. We can talk to him via satellite on Isis. I'll contact him now.
It is good to see you. We tried to delay the war as long as possible, to give you enough time to receive our message and get here. But the Sith could only be delayed for so long. Still, your arrival is timely. The war goes well, but victory is not yet certain. Much of the city is under our control, but we still need to wrest the merchant quarter from Queen Talia's forces. We need you to spearhead the assault on the merchant quarter and the attack on the royal palace. But we also need you to tend to the Sith Lord's forces. General Vaklu is prepared to make a generous offer when you meet. But before that, we need you to take care of the Sith Lord's base of operations. The Sith Lord has been using an ancient tomb on Duxon as their base in the system. That tomb isn't too far from your encampment. You need to assemble a group that can eliminate the Sith at the tomb. We'll coordinate with Kelborn when you're ready to strike. After they're attacked there, the Sith will turn on us. So we'll need you here with us. You'll have to divide your forces. We need your skills on the planet. You should select someone you trust to lead the group to attack the Sith camp. I'm no historian, but I think it's the tomb of an ancient leader. In any event, it doesn't matter. Eliminating the Sith there and stopping whatever they are doing is all that's important. The battle rages nearby. Find some sort of transport to the merchant quarter. General Vaklu will meet you personally when you arrive.
The Colonel has transmitted the tomb's coordinates, and I've got a strike force of Mandalorians ready to go. We will send the strike force with you to clear a path through the jungle. Who will lead that expedition?
Okay, so realistically, I should send one of my apprentices, obviously, to lead it. So I'm leaning towards Handmaiden because she, again, like, story-wise, again, I would be picking her purely for story-based reasons, given that she was the first one. So yeah.
I will do what you ask of me.
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
We are going to need to. We're going to need to divide our skill monkeys. So Barder will go with her to give her any kind of skill-based
Yes,
assistance.
good choice. And who else?
And wow, I am not allowed to pick Kreia. I was gonna pick Kreia, but it won't let me. Kreia is basically refusing to go. So I'm gonna go with something a little interesting, okay? Just a tiny little interesting thing. I am going to send Visus.
Very well. Now are you certain of your...
Visus is now both her and Barder are skilled sentinels. But I just feel like it'll be an interesting combo just because, again, Barder is there because he's a skill monkey. To use a terminology. No, he's a skill slave. To use a term from Pokemon games. The HM slave. Barder is my skill slave. Handmaiden is being chosen because of story-based reasons. She's my oldest apprentice, so therefore she should lead a squad. And I'm picking Visus because, one, it's a Sith temple. She's actually a Sith. And secondly, I just find it interesting considering the sort of distaste that Handmaiden and the Handmaiden has for her.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you...
Okay, so I definitely this is a lab station. We need a workstation. Because I need to upgrade their lightsabers. Which is very unfortunate because I would actually... Fuck!
The Mandalorian
I really need Barad to to craft the parts. He has... This is what I mean by the skill monkey. Or, sorry, skill slave. He has the skills to make all the cool parts that they would need to upgrade their lightsabers. Okay, I'm just gonna have to... I know I'm gonna label this video. So hold on, first let's just make the save game first. Okay, I'm gonna call this Tomb. Oh, hold on, it's not selecting the tomb for some reason. IT Tomb start. There we go.
We will try.
Are you ready to... As you wish. Mandalore...
I used to think they were turrets growing up, but then now that I get a better look at them, they're really just
Finally, we're
outright
close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. We've already received our signal from Colonel Tobin. You're to attack the Sith camp immediately. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So...
Okay. Now, this is a little bit where things can go really bad for me. Due to certain skills. Okay, Again, Visus is a damage dealer. She's more skilled at fighting than anything else. She has all the... okay, she doesn't have all the melee attacks. I'm going to give her toughness to boost her health. Okay, she has 20 dexterity, and she's gonna have 19 charisma, which means she is gonna be very effective at using her power. She just won't have a lot of force energy. let's give her... Don't need to worry about that. Let's give her lightsaber throw. And then as for feats, we're going to just keep on increasing her survivability with the next stage of tough. So we now subtract 10% of any damage that's over 20 points. And then we'll give her force suppression just to help her fighting against other force users. We'll give her the improved version. There we go. And then we'll max out her toughness thing. And as for force powers, I don't know. Give her force selection. We'll give her caution to boost her stealth. As for feats, no, let's give her dual strike, which gives her an extra bonus to hit whenever she attacks someone that someone else in the group is already attacking. Okay. Now let's look at their equipment. Okay, Baradar has the highest defense, which makes sense. She has perception things, boosting her wisdom and dexterity. That is grand. He has infiltrator gloves, computer use +4, things +4. What about automation? Okay, we're gonna give him. He's a strength-based person. Do we have anything for fucking strength? Okay, no, we don't. Demolitions +6, computer use +6 and 4. Repair +4, okay, it doesn't really matter in terms of what I give him in that regard. Okay, he's pretty much decked out. Let's see, as for her, the Eridu Stealth Belt would be best, so we'll give her that. And then we'll give her the automated gloves. Wisdom +1, dexterity. We'll give her this. Okay, that is pretty much it. That's all I can really do for them.
I'm here.
Like, until I can get my hands on... Does she have force potency? No, she doesn't. She only has force channel. Okay. Yeah. He has force channel. Now...
Ready.
Let's go.
I am going to give him...
Yes.
Let's go.
Mikashi fighting style. And as for her, she has force potency, so I'm actually going to give her this and switch her to Jedi support. So she will use her aggressive force powers.
Let's go.
And, yeah, okay.
Ready.
Let's do this. Let's see how quickly she drains. How many drains? Okay, no, she's in pretty much the same line as So that's actually pretty okay. I'm actually not too upset about that. The drain is as much as my character. Okay.
Yeah?
Ready.
What's going on?
Barder, you're up. Recover those mines.
Hold a moment. Past the mines.
A Type 2 perimeter motion relay. That particular model has several security vulnerabilities and design flaws. Stealth field generators can fool them. If one of us could get close to it, I know the corporate override code for it. Amateurs shouldn't even bother building security technology.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good. But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better. Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Activate his stealth field generator. How is his stealth and demolition skills? You know what? With 40 plus in both, he's good. As long as none of the mines detonate, he can get to. He's going to be able to disable that. And in case something goes wrong, that's why, folks. By the way, folks, I'm not beelining it to the sensor in the off chance that something goes wrong and my companions start running forward into the mines. Really? What's his stealth skills over 40?
Ready.
That was really crazy.
Let's go.
How that was able to detect him. I generally have no idea how that like imagine though, like hold on, what's his skill? His stealth skill is 43, folks, and yet it still picked him up. No one in my group, one person. Oh, Myra would have been useful because she can just run through mines. But anyway, there's only one person in my squad that could probably be Barder at the moment when it comes to stealth, and that would be Atten. No one else could. Okay, we need to make sure we heal up for the next fight. There we go. Luckily enough, Handmaiden is pretty good at regenerating force powers. Turret.
Yeah?
Barder, you're up again. We have a turret control thing here, I guess.
I'm here.
Okay. There's another turret control thing. They have beasts, and then there's another squad. Okay, they automatically know we're here. Okay.
Take him down. Let's get.
Okay, so far we haven't seen any Force users within the Sith forces. Oh no, Handmaiden stays away from terminals. This is his job. Okay, here we go. Okay. System command. Blood air schematics. Officer logs. Here we go.
This is my first day on Duxon. My predecessor displeased our masters and was dealt with. The fool let Canox through the perimeter. The Sith don't tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp. The camp sits in the shadow of a tomb. My subordinates say that the body of an ancient warlord named Freedon Naird lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no beasts come into our camp, and especially that they don't reach the tomb itself. A bleak assignment. Signing off. This jungle feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. 50% more than my previous command. There's a bloodthirstiness to the jungle. The beasts here continually assault our mined perimeter. We've had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea what it contained. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation. There never is. Signing off.
Alright, final reports. What? What was that? No one came up. Yeah, it's just black screen. And then it goes up to him saying signing off. Okay. We don't know what's going on with the last report.
Ready.
Now,
Yeah?
Baradur has another chance to redeem himself after failing to sneak by
We'll be back. Sure.
and turning off the alarm. There's another turret control thing here. Here we go.
I'm here.
Okay, so far we're on a bit of a roll, with the exception of the failure of completely entering this camp silently. In terms of the minefield, it's again pretty much smooth sailing. Oh, here we go. We got our first Dark Jedi using lightsabers. The only ever assassins we had those little plates. Well, everyone's just leveled up.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, we're cleaning the fucking house. Also, I realise now I'm not deactivating the generators a bit too. That was a mistake. Considering I'm not to just setting up the turrets and droids to blow shit up and to kill the enemy. Yeah, I should not have blown up the generators. I could have had all these droids and turrets attack the Sith. So I done fucked up there. Alright. But let's see what goodies my apprentices can bring back for me. They're having a nice little field trip while my character is away. There's a lone Sith. No. Two of them. Guarding over with him. Gel shell perception gloves. Okay, that could be. Well, she's already wearing a pair, but I can give them to. No, that plus.
Ready.
Several pluses to dexterity is too good for the others. Alright, attributes. Okay, so we do get a chance to increase her wisdom, but again, I don't think it's going to be enough to get her like loads of force points. Let's see, for Baradur, yeah, we're just raising his strength. Just raise it. Again, the only skill he is lacking is in stealth, and I still had that above fucking 40. You gain new force powers. You must select it. Okay. That's because the game to detect when I pressed A. And then Vice, she gets attribute boost. Okay, so both her dex and charisma is at 20, so I'm going to boost her wisdom. Just to give her that little bit of extra force energy. And then we will see with like I actually did not realize it until just now. I built Visa to be a bit of how should I put this, of an aggressive character. Like I gave her all the aggressive force powers, but then with Handmaiden, like I gave all the support powers. And again, the funny thing is, they're the two female love interests for your character. So it is a little coincidental that they are both two halves. And Handmaiden's original colors were were blue and white, more or less. Like her color scheme, I believe her eyes were blue, but then with Visa we have black and red. So like they were pretty much opposites. So I actually really like that. So and as apprentices to my character, they actually complete each other. Now, don't get me wrong, Handmaiden, because of the sheer amount of force energy she has, like, yeah, no, she's... If I have her go on the offensive with her force powers, she's not running out. Whereas Visus, again, I'm never sure how to pronounce her name. Is it like Visa? Like the credit card company? She doesn't have as much force energy.
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins. I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to Isis. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Frida Nad. We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp. Some sort of fallen Jedi. He conquered Onderon long ago and became their king. The royal line is directly descended from him. That part of Onderon history the citizens try to leave buried and forgotten. Frida Nad was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith presence here makes the danger great.
I can sense the power from this place. It's like the light abandoned it long ago. I fear the Sith shall be very strong here.
I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
Has gone off to attack other people. Now, luckily enough, because that guy's using melee combat, Bowder is getting a huge bonus to his melee attacks. Alright, everyone's injured, so we're gonna quickly bump them up with Master Heal. There we go. And I need to remember battle meditation. Okay, they had a bunch of battle droids here guarding this terminal. Ancient Sith box.
This is too tough for me.
It's impossible. Okay. So we're working on an old computer terminal. Appears to be a delicate operation. Attempt to repair the terminal. Carefully repaired once the terminal's card. The single equation that needs to be fixed. The last equation is missing. The mathematical operators. Operations. The equation is. The equation is 6. Something 2, something 8, something 9, something 1 equals 13. So the final number needs to equal 13. Fuck me. Okay. So if we were to do... Okay, I think I have it. If we were to do 6 times 2... that'll get us to 12. Then we do plus 8. That gets us to 20. Then we do take away 9. That gets us to 11. No, fuck. Doesn't work. Hold on. could be 6. Okay, could be takeaway. Hold on. 6 takeaway 2 is 4. Then that'll be 4 something A. I have it. Okay. 6 takeaway 2 is 4. Then you... Okay, what then we have the 4 and the A. Four... No, it's not no, it's not plus... Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. It's 2 takeaways. Because you get 6 minus 2, that gets us to 4. Then 4 take away 8, that's 4. Then you add 4 to 9, that gets us 13. And then you multiply it by 1, that's 13. Okay. Subtract. Then we subtract it again. Then we add that to 9. And then we multiply it by the 1. Incorrect? What? Well, the terminal is gone now. We can never open this chest now. What was the correct answer? Hold on, folks. I'm curious about this. Like, I'm terrible at maths. Like, just saying that, like, now. But I know I'm terrible at maths. But I was pretty darn proud of that. And I worked... let's see. KOTOR 2 Sith console maths puzzle. Here we go. Creation... Let's see here. What was the answer? Okay. Hold on. It was 6 times... According to this site, it was 6 times 2. That will get us to 12. Then you take away the A. That gets us to 4. Then you add that 4 to the 9. That gets us to 13. Then you multiply it by 1. You get the same answer. I'm sorry. But you get the same answer. Because by the time you still end up with 4 being added to the 9. Because I did 6 takeaway, 6. Oh shit! No, it doesn't work because I went into the negative. Fuck yeah. If it was 2 takeaway 6, it works. You can't take 6 away from 2 because then you go into the minus. The answer was that would turn the answer to -4. Or 0 if you didn't take minuses into account. I see where I went wrong. Okay. I done fucked up. Oh.
I'm here.
Okay. I done fucked up.
This area is strong with the dark side. I've never felt anything like it. If the mission weren't so urgent, I'd recommend we avoid this area completely. The Sith have come here because...
I actually skipped the cutscene. Sorry, folks. I had to get close the site. So yeah, we just had Handmaiden bask in the dark side energy of that spot there. We found
My
a
life is
workbench.
yours.
Okay, Baradar, it's time for you to make us some kick-ass lightsaber upgrades. Okay, we have 3,000 components to work with. Okay. Now, if we want to go perfect lightsaber deflection emitters, so that would cost us 3. It will give us a nice boost to our things, and it means we can also get close to the gun people. So yeah, we'll make 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the emitters. Now for this, for the lenses. Now lenses can be a little bit more of a debate. Because with this one we get blaster bolt deflection minus, but we get 4 thing. We're actually going to ignore that one. The improved beam lens is pretty good because we get 2 energy, we get keen, so which means extra critical hits with the lightsabers, which is not bad. Is there actually a better beam one? Hold on. No. Okay, there's no higher lenses, so there's only the improved beam lens, which gives us 2 energy, keen, and gives us also attack modifiers +1 and an extra 2 energy damage. Now, the Os's dueling lens gets us +2 attack, and it gives us +3 lightsaber deflections. That is pretty useful. Now, the Pondai lens gives us 2 to 12 extra energy, so we're looking at bare minimum +3 extra damage. I am going to go with... I'm going to make a beam lens right now. Sorry, an improved beam lens right now, so I can give it to Atom later. But I am going to go with the deflection lens. So that's the Ossus dueling lens. We need 2 more of those. Boom. Now for the cells. I'm going to make at least one. Oh, we already have one because that would be great for Baradar. We have a superior ion cell. Ooh, that would be. You know, I'll give this to Baradar because Baradar is all about things. Actually, you know, I'll make 2. One for Atten as well. But we will make the electricity one for the others. Actually, you know what? I'll make one of these ones. And I can't make another one. Is there anything that I can break down? Geonosian Electrostaff. You know what? I'm not going to be using that. So we can break that down. The Exchange Negotiator, the Vibro Swords, they're not worth much. Triadic Spin Blade, they're worth 500 each. Oh, wow, there's a pair. There we go. Zabrak Vero Blade, nope, not worth much. The Jabaka. We can break that down. We have extra lightsabers. Wow, the lightsabers only worth 1 extra. Wow. Not breaking down any fucking crystals. No way. All right, we have enough. Anyway, so I will make another ultimate one, and that is it for now. Okay, let's get to the work upgrading. Okay. This is... Hold on, who has the red lightsaber? Oh, Baradar. Okay. So, Baradar is getting... lightsaber deflection. Yeah, as I said, they're all getting the lightsaber deflection one. They're both getting the mirror, and he was getting the the special cell for fighting against droids. So there we go. As for power crystal, I'm giving this one to the what's her name? Handmaiden is getting the Quixinia crystal. But let's see. As for the other one, let's. No one's getting the Solari because that can only be used by light side Jedi, and I don't have any. Oh, Atton's getting that one. Oh, the Oplia. And the next Tor. Oh shit, yes. Anyway, okay, I'll give him a Sapit and Damind. There you go. Barter's lightsaber is upgraded. Now, I don't know whose lightsaber this is. Oh. Okay. No, I'm going to change it to... It's cyan. And the other one is... What color? Silver. Okay. Where's the silver lightsaber?
I'm here.
Okay, you that's not silver. Okay, so Visa has the silver lightsaber. Okay. We're working on Handmaiden's lightsaber.
How
next.
may I serve?
This is the... Okay, hold on. Mouse is in the way. There we go. As I said, she is getting the Quixani to get the regeneration force points. And I believe I want to give her... I'll give her the Lord Dan gemstone for extra defenses and blaster bolt defense. As I said, she's getting an ultimate diadem energy cell, and she's getting an expert deflection, and they're all getting the Ossus dueling saber deflection. So basically, Handmaiden cannot be touched with a fucking range attack. She gets her lightsaber alone gives her plus 10 deflections, and now I can finally change her crystal color to red. Now that I've fully upgraded it. Now for Visa's. For her, she doesn't have any sneak attack bonuses, which is why I'm going to save giving the crit. The massive crits and the the crit range boost. So these two are going to Atton. So instead, I'm going to give her the Stygium. And I'm going to give her the Hurricane. There we go, assemble that. It's not a bad lightsaber. And now I'll also just change the color to reflect that we're also dark side. Boom. Alright, everyone's lightsabers are now fully equipped.
How may I serve?
We'll activate destroyed. We'll give it a complete overhaul. Boom.
Ready.
That droid is now going to march ahead of us. We're just going to let that droid stay a fair distance ahead. We don't want to get pulled into any fights. Now, hopefully it will go straight. Yeah, go straight. Don't bollocks. It's going that way. Which means it could face other enemies a bit sooner than I want to. Right, I mean, you need to get down there quickly. Because if there's no droids, it's time for it to happen. Go, run down there. Oh, they had medical droids with them. They prove useless. What type of droid that? That's a broken medical droid, okay. So that droid we sent on ahead is not going to have much backup. Okay, let's loot first. Okay, we have another
How may I
Sith terminal
serve?
here. It's probably most likely to have another equation. The reports are AFAB. What? That makes no sense. The reports are A is FEB, B is DCE, C is EBA, D is FAC, E is FDC, and F is ACD. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm rolling the dice for this. Hold on, folks. I have no idea. There are six answers. I'm rolling the dice. Give me a sec. Like, the fuck? 3. C. Okay, it actually was the right answer. What type of sapphire? What's this do? Holy shit! Strength +2, Dex +1, Regeneration +2, and Keen. That's going to that's going in Maiden's lightsaber right now. Right now, it's going in.
My life is
It
yours.
needs to also repair destroyed, so we can get extra XP.
Ready.
But yeah, like that's crazy. Oh my god, what type of question was that? Like, it makes me wonder what would have been in the ancient Sith console. Because like that's a crazy ass crystal. Sapphire we just got. Okay, so this was hers. Okay. I'm gonna replace the gemstone with this. Like, look at that. The strength is not too bad. Let's see, hold on. Her strength now is 15, which is a +2, so that will help her with her power strike. But what I like more is the health regen. So it will make our apprentice a bit stronger and a bit tankier. Okay, I think I just saw the droid go in. That thing should be dead by now. Nope, it actually won its fights. Okay. Okay, clearly in order to open that door we need to go through to these 2 other doors on the side here. First, let's just take out these apprentices. Loot. Kyber Dart. I love how I found a fair number of those, and yet they're supposed to be rare because Camino is a satellite galaxy, like that orbits the galaxy of Star Wars. And you can only get there from a very specific spot. Alright, we got some Mandalorian blasters. Alright, but either way, folks, ooh, we got a special freedom nod, double sword. Now, this being said, I'm actually going to end the video here, folks. Yeah, I'm ending the video here. Because, one, this is a good point to save. Let me just also do my mid-save. So, hold on. YT to mid. There we go. So if anything goes wrong, I can just recall back to this. And then we're also then going to have our exit save. There we go. Because we're about to quit the game. Sorry folks, I'm doing all this just for the sake of not losing anything. Alright folks, but as I said, I'm going to end the video here. I have an important Lunar Sport meeting to go to tomorrow, so I want to be rested for that. In other case folks, I'm just happy that I can make progress again in this video series. We're actually nearing the end point of the game, and I still have I'm actually looking forward to it, because it means if I can get this video series done at the moment of this recording, it is the 7th of April. If I can finish this by May and have all the videos labeled and all the videos uploaded, it means I can actually enjoy Star Wars Month the way I normally would enjoy it, and that is by watching and consuming Star Wars content. I'm actually going to be avoiding social media for the next while because there's a new Maul series coming out, and I'm going to avoid spoilers for that, so I'm actually going to be watching the new Maul series in May. I might do like maybe some reactionary videos, I don't know. But the point is, if I can get these videos done by May, I will then be able to just enjoy the month. Well, it's also my girlfriend's birthday, so there's that as well. So yeah, I'm the Celtic Nerd signing out. One name, one sky, and may the Force be with you. I should actually, I should have been ending all the, oh my god, I should have been ending all these videos for Star Wars Month on my channel with May the Force be with you. Oh my god, I cannot believe, folks, it's only occurring to me now in part 45 or 50. Fuck's sake, you know what, I'm ending the recording. Bye.